What is going? Hey, I feel like this is one of the first weeks in 2020 in a while that like it's probably some crazy shit going on. I feel like it's been less crazy shit going on. Or am I just moving right now?
Yeah, you're just busy.
Like 1 week with nothing like catastrophic.
Yeah, just nothing insane. Like, I feel like right now though,
You're
too,
right.
with COVID, people have been getting COVID. I've been saying celebrities, everybody get COVID on Wednesday, and by Sunday they like, yeah, I'm negative now. You like, nigga, when did COVID start lasting 4 days?
I know a few people that way that came back like, nah, I tested positive, but now I tested again, it was straight.
So is it something wrong with the test, or is it just that people are lying? Or they getting tested on the week and a half mark and found out they have it, and then only got 4 days left?
I guess
Possibly.
Yeah.
I assume it's different for everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm so scared of COVID. I ain't thought about it. It's my fault.
Yeah, it is kind of exciting that there isn't like a couple weeks ago we had a show and like in 1 week, like everything from like the debate to Trump getting corona, so like every fucking thing happened in 1 week.
Did he have corona?
Do you think he really had
think it was a ploy?
We've toyed with the idea of, you know, maybe he did this because he felt like, okay, if I lost that debate, if I did this, maybe I can get some sympathy votes for this. Another thing I thought about and toyed with in my mind was maybe he might go out and try to say he had a vaccine and get Americans, push Americans to go out and do that. But I don't know. But I also feel like when you're talking about Trump, we can all agree he ain't the most trustworthy nigga in the world. So
by far.
You gotta at least, you know, look at it and be like, maybe this nigga lying.
But they make you do tests just to like get on a set to shoot a video. They go in certain, you know what I'm saying, do certain things. So I know to get around the fucking president, you have all had to been tested. When did he come in contact with somebody with COVID? How?
Was that Wednesday, right?
It was during the debate.
It was right before
he
the
wasn't
debate.
tested during the debate.
It was right before the debate.
I don't think they cared.
No, they tested him right before the debate. I think he found out before the debate and then went there, didn't wear his mask, refused to wear his mask.
Did the debate with knowing he had
Doug tried to give it to Biden. Nigga tried to get there, give it to Biden, and was like, watch this nigga die if he get it though.
He tried. They actually were supposed to take tests before the debate, and he showed up late, and so they went, okay, whatever.
Couldn't test him.
I mean, I thought I was laughing with him. I said, ridiculousness is safer than the White House. Like they seem to have more safety precautions because then they all got on the plane. And it was Hope Hicks. It was one of his advisors had it, and they were all on the plane together. And then a bunch of people had it. And there's still like reports from like last week of him just walking around Air Force One, popping in the press cabin without a mask on.
Now people talk about it way more like open and loose, but like in the very beginning, people were getting COVID and they were embarrassed. Like people was like taking COVID as if it was their fault. Everybody that like COVID was like fucking raw or something. They was like, man, I got COVID. I gotta stay in the crib. We can't talk about this shit. And I had like 3 different friends who ended up telling me afterwards, like I had COVID during these months. And I was like, really? I didn't. Oh, that's why nigga went on social media. And you realize that like people were like, yeah, I just didn't want to talk about it because it was embarrassing. And I was like, I never really viewed COVID as being embarrassing unless you're not practicing and you get it. Like practicing safety precautions.
Yeah, if you're like Instagramming from a party and then the next day you get COVID, you probably don't want to tell anyone.
Yeah, which happens.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. I was wondering if people are partying right now, what that hangover must be like to be like, am I hungover or do I have
am I
COVID?
dying? Yeah. No, but when it first dropped, like it was a mixtape. When COVID first came out, we ain't know nothing about it. So you know what I'm saying? You fear anything you don't know. Like I don't know what this is. I don't know what the symptoms are. At first, remember we didn't think black people could get it. And
that was before I came in the show talking about
on the show. No, we didn't even think black people could get it until some of the NBA got it.
I was like, damn, Chris, y'all about to die, fam. It's crazy. Nigga, yeah, it did. Literally, Rudy Gobert got it. I said, that nigga French, though.
Yeah. And he kind of light-skinned. You know, maybe he don't count, bro. We did not take it serious at first.
Who was the first? Yeah, you know what?
Donovan Mitchell, right? His teammate.
Donovan Mitchell.
He was like, oh, shit, we could get this.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Neil kicked us out the crib and all that. Everybody had to go home. I had to fly back.
Shit. Yeah, because
that would be wild, though, if it played out like that.
That we couldn't get it?
Yeah, that would be
that'd be our chance right there.
That'd be something like, what is God?
That'll be our chance to figure this whole thing out, this whole country out.
We got an upper hand right now. Let's meet. Let's make something happen.
You be on the streets walking free and shit. Niggas breathing in everything.
What did you say? Couldn't hear you. Yo, that's crazy. The NBA would have been able to be regular. Like,
Yeah.
NBA games have been regular. You just had to take out like Luka Doncic.
That would have been
and everybody
crazy.
else would have been able to play.
Real shit. We were saying that.
He has like an isolation booth in the corner.
Yo, he's the only one that had to wear a mask.
He's shooting threes from a box. We were saying that. We were saying everybody had their own thing. For black people, the NBA bubble for sure was like, damn, COVID's real. And his was Tom Hanks.
When Tom Hanks got
that's what it felt like. It was real.
Same day.
Same day.
Yeah,
March
like
11th.
But he didn't even hear about the NBA. He came in and was like, did you hear about Tom Hanks?
Did you hear about the NBA? They shut down the game. Like, nah, when I started, it's like, yo, people about to lose real money. Like, they shutting down college sports. This shit is for real. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's big money right there. So that's when I knew it was like, all right, something's up.
I said, ain't no way in hell all these rich white billionaires about to throw away their bread for some fucking plan together. Nah,
yeah.
For the community?
Yo, bro.
I don't think so.
NCAA tournament got canceled, bro. Do you know how much bread that is?
That was huge.
You know what I'm saying? NCAA, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Kids really graduated from the crib.
Mm-hmm.
We were really in a different, like, when you really just step back and think about the time we in and you look at like videos and shit, like you'll watch a movie now, like it's supposed to be a regular movie and a motherfucker will have a mask on in the movie and you be like, damn nigga, this is real.
Yeah,
this is happening.
Or do you get this like anxiety when you're watching movies from other times where you're like, every time anybody touches anyone, you're like, oh yeah, we used to.
I go through my phone and I see me like at parties and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, look how many people I'm next to. You feel me? I'm just next to mad people doing whatever.
Yeah.
And you're an artist and performer, so I know you miss the fuck out of like, I can't connect with people.
Can't go on the road, no performances, none of that.
And then even when we come back, it'll not be the same connection. It'll be like having to show that you like are with people without being able to shake hands or give high fives or jump with the crowd and do any of that stuff.
Shit. Yeah, unless that vaccine. But man, ain't anybody taking the vaccine for a minute. For a minute, it had to be
ain't nobody going through that.
Yeah, do people still get flu vaccines and shit? Is that
yeah, people do that.
I don't.
I mean, when I say people, motherfucker, I'm talking to us. I'm saying, do y'all?
I don't get flu vaccines, but I think old people and kids get.
But that's what I'm saying. Like you saying, like no, you don't. I'm saying no, I don't. He said no, he don't. I don't know if I know a person that I'm like. He's like, yeah, I got a flu vaccine today. I never heard it.
Like I went got my flu shot.
Yeah.
Flu shot?
A flu shot is like the first day of kindergarten.
Yeah, you want to hear something funny as hell? Yo, one time, the reason why I never got one again is funny as shit. I remember there was like this news report. The lady had went and got a flu shot, right? And all of a sudden, she could not walk no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? She couldn't walk. Like, she got a flu shot, she couldn't walk no more.
No, you're not talking about that fucking video with her walking backwards?
Yes!
Nigga, that was my favorite videos of all time!
But she could only walk backwards.
That was fake, fam. It had to be fake. It is the funniest video. It's not supposed to be funny.
I never got a flu shot after that. Nah. Yo, on God.
Please put the video on here. It is one of the funniest videos of all time.
Desiree Jennings is the pretty ambassador for the Washington Redskins cheerleading squad who claims she developed a rare neurological disorder called dystonia after receiving a seasonal flu shot, causing dramatic spasms and slurred speech.
I used to be able to go sideways, but that goes now too.
So you used to be able to go sideways?
Yeah.
What made the story so startling is that her symptoms seemed to disappear when she walked backwards or ran.
Yeah, I can talk now.
What happened?
She got a flu shot.
Bro,
she
it's
can
a
no
whole
longer
news.
walk.
Ain't nothing funnier than the nigga, the newscaster saying, yeah, Margaret, blah, 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 could walk normal before she got a flu shot. But now and he points at her and says, but now she walks like this. And she was doing some fucking.
Like back,
I said, why would you point at her, fam?
Nah. Yo, we gotta find out if that was a hoax or not. But she was moving backwards, but could not walk forwards, bro.
She said she was a cheerleader before that. Of course she was. No, not like that. I'm just saying, like, she had to have some job that she had to use her whole body to be like, yeah, y'all fucked up my money.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, it got me. I never got another flu shot.
Yeah, that was I saw that shit on World Star maybe years.
That's
World
gonna.
Star? Damn, I felt like I seen it on the regular news. Damn, all right, so maybe it was.
As soon as vaccines, like come out, there's gonna be a bunch of, like, I mean, some of it rightfully so, but there's gonna be tons of like anti-vax. It's gonna be a whole another can of worms of people who don't want to take the vaccine. Are you
taking it?
I will. I want to wait for the first one to be good.
You want to see what.
But once we feel like we have one that feels good,
if I'm not even buying if I'm not buying the iPhone the first day it come out,
you gotta make sure they get the kinks out. They gotta get all the kinks out.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, if I was old or if I was like immune compromised, I might want to get it so I can get back to life. I kind of feel like as soon as it's widespread and affordable, we should be able to get back to life. Like, we can't keep on living life for the people who are vulnerable and won't get the vaccine. You know, at that point, you're making your decision.
It's affordable right away?
I don't think it will be. I don't think it'll be widespread or affordable. So then all of a sudden it will be.
You don't think it'll be affordable?
Hey, somebody got the
in America?
The flu vaccine, you can go to Walgreens and get that motherfucker.
I hope so.
You could literally be buying Arizona sweet tea, nigga, and be like, fuck it, let me get a flu vaccine shot, which seems unsafe. Very unsafe.
Fuck it, I'm here.
So I'm saying, you don't think they'll be saying anything with Corona? Like, you'll go to like CVS and then be like, shit, nigga, now that I think about it, I should get that Corona shot.
I got a little bit of Corona in the tube back there to just put it, like, you feel me? Because that's what the vaccine come from.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like a little
dose.
A little bit of that.
Yeah, that's wild.
To fight the other ones.
All right, let's not bum everybody out with Corona. Let's get into the show, right?
Yeah. Hey, welcome to Wine and Weed. Where's my can? Welcome to Wine and Weed.
Yeah.
I'm one of your hosts, Chris Reinecker, a.k.a. The Connoisseur, a.k.a. The Goop in Your Gap, a.k.a. Your New Baby Daddy, a.k.a. Speed Bump, a.k.a. La, a.k.a. Jesus' cousin Jesse Christ.
Okay, I don't know if I'm giving you.
You don't like me saying Christ with it, right?
Nah.
Jesus Christ's son, cousin Jesse.
Okay, cousin Jesse sounds okay.
That's what we said. I'm like, I don't quite have the Jesus look, but I'm getting there.
But you almost there. Like,
he
you could
audition.
be related to him. You could have been related to him.
He could audition.
Yeah, exactly. And with me as always,
I'm Sterling Steelo Brim, a.k.a. Skateboard Steve, a.k.a. S to the B to your best of the breed, a.k.a. is that third leg, no, it's just me, a.k.a. Concerned Father, a.k.a. Black Mamba, a.k.a. RP Black Mamba, a.k.a. Stevenson, your stylist, and last but not least, your Uncle Elroy.
And reading our facts and news articles via satellite is John Ross. What's up, John Ross?
What's up, everybody? Look, I'm in a car again. Who did this to me? Myself. It's John Ross, a.k.a. What's in the Box, a.k.a. Shark Boy, a.k.a. Spider-Man's best friend. He actually lost weight. I might have to say that again when I'm in person. And of course, Big Sexy with the glasses. A little rambly, but still sufficient.
Why was it satellite every time? Yeah, I want to just ask you that right now.
Yeah.
Why be a satellite every time?
I don't know. There is no satellite. Pre-recorded?
Nah, I really thought
he's actually not pre-recorded. He's post-recorded.
I thought y'all was going to input him into the shit. So I'm thinking like, yeah, he's just going to be in a little box. They're going to add it onto the video.
I think satellite's going to be funny.
Oh, thanks, via satellite.
And with us today, a very, 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 very special guest. We've been asking, got to be on for a while. He Hollywood, though, so he want to pull up. And I'm fucking with you. Now he's here now. Songwriter, producer as well? Do you produce as well?
I produce a lot of things.
Artist extraordinary. You do produce a lot of things. I apologize for being disrespectful like that.
I got a child. I produce
okay.
that. You feel me?
Producer. Artist. Yeah, father. Pardison Fontaine. My guy. Thank you so much for coming out, bro.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate you. Yeah. We're going to have a little fun on the show. If you don't know about this show, we smoke weed, we drink wine, we talk about the week, and we just bullshit. And we have a lot of fun.
That's what I do on a regular basis.
Hey, easy then. Easy. And
today we're drinking some Dry Creek Vineyard from Sonoma County.
Okay.
Is Sonoma on the coast?
I wouldn't know.
Because it has sailboats on it.
And what is this too? We got two bottles? I'm not. I got my own separate bottle?
A couple.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
There's also, what is that?
Uncaged. That sounds wild. It's a red blend.
Which one you want to start with?
Whatever.
I like that logo on Uncaged.
Okay. Is it an owl?
I'm unfamiliar with both of those.
Yeah, me too.
I came here. I thought I had to bring my own wine, so I brought Barefoot.
He did.
And Sutter Home. You know what I'm saying? I kept it.
I kept
it. We went in there. I recognized these two. When I was in school. When I was in school, this is what they had.
You don't drink wine?
No.
Okay.
This would be a new experience for me.
You gonna drink something today?
Yeah, fuck it.
I feel like that's a huge part of wine, though. I feel like it's a huge part of like, what do I recognize? You know, It's part of why I read it off at the beginning to get people more in tune with the wine culture. Even if we don't quite get it yet.
Yeah.
But do you recognize like any like good wines, or you just recognize? Do you think
the show has actually got me to like I can sit in a wine idol and
like,
know way more wines than last
I remember
year.
that one.
Yeah, for sure.
That one was excellent.
Yeah, we talked about robots during that one. Yeah.
That's how you remember it?
Yeah, by what we talked about.
All right, you want to get some articles?
Yeah. So let's get into the stories of the week. Yeah, we got a story following up with the story from a few weeks ago.
A dude had a jetpack. If you don't know, this dude had a jetpack in L.A., not too far from the airport, but he was flying his jetpack, 3,000 feet in the air?
Not like a real jetpack?
A real jetpack. A real jetpack. And at first I thought it was like somewhere in the middle of America, and I was like, that's wild. And then it's like L.A. I was like, oh, it's a rich nigga that just was like, oh, make me a jetpack or some shit. And I ain't know people can do that.
He had an actual. How was it powered though? Like, how did he get off the ground? Was it
It
fire,
was like some real
air?
Iron Man shit. He was like, it was really like a mechanical jetpack, 3,000 in the air, where I think a pilot reported him.
Yeah.
A pilot was like,
yo, it's a nigga flying around here. Like,
real shit.
We about to hit him and shit.
Real shit.
So what's the follow-up one?
Another jetpack reported flying near Los Angeles airport. Identity remains unknown. It's an inside job. China Airlines crew reports person with jetpack flying 6,000 feet up in the air. It's a bird? It's a plane? No, it's some guy with a jetpack. A person who appeared to be flying with a jetpack was reported near Los Angeles International Airport on Wednesday, according to the FAA. It was the second time a person had been reported flying with a jetpack near LAX since late August. A China Airlines crew reported seeing the person at an altitude of 6,000 feet, 7 miles northwest of the airport, about 1:45 p.m. Wednesday, the FAA said.
In the afternoon.
This nigga's a brave fucker too, because you know that technology is new, so he trusts the shit out of it.
But also, he has to make this own tech. This is his technology for sure. You can't you're not outsourcing his technology.
Hold on. Where the fuck was Elon Musk at that time?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what day was it?
Yeah, it had to be Elon Musk, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's him.
Because hey, I'm gonna be honest, and I haven't gotten to name drop this casually in any conversation. But on Sunday, I had brunch one table next to Elon Musk and Grimes and their family.
Oh, shit. Did he have a jetpack? Did he smell smoky?
He brought a security detail. And I was like, oh, I've seen celebrities, but damn, this guy's like a thought leader of the world. You know what I mean?
He a real thing, though. Like, as much as I be like hating on him sometimes just for fun, I be like, we don't know if he really doing all this shit just for fun because I'm hating. Tesla is really the highest value car company in the world now.
Yeah.
And he's done that in what time versus these other companies?
Wow.
So you got the highest climbing or something, but
no.
It's the highest period?
It's the highest value.
Wow.
Across the board.
And SpaceX went to like it's been an amazing.
But SpaceX, I don't know what's going on for real with SpaceX. What's really going on?
I have no clue. But if there's like a real super villain ever in the world,
that's that nigga right there. He heard us talking. The fuck? Out of nowhere. Do I even live at the airport? I can't even think. Do I?
What were you saying?
Nah. If there's a supervillain on Earth, like it might turn out to be Elon Musk for real.
I
can
see that. I've never thought about a real villain.
Like a real life supervillain. It could be him. Like, think about it. He done built all these cars. The niggas is driving around. He could have shit.
Who was our last American supervillain?
I mean, I got one.
Donald Trump?
Yeah.
But he like running America. So,
I always feel like all of our supervillains are like media billionaires.
Nah, I can see it. Like one day we all watching TV, no matter what it is. Netflix, it turned off.
Ooh, I like this.
Elon Musk, right?
Fucking with this guy already.
I've taken over all of that, such and such and such. Every Tesla is armed with a device that will, you know what I'm saying? So even if you don't own a Tesla, you feel me? The neighbors do. So that shit gonna, you know what I'm saying? Do it.
You think the Tesla's gonna start reprogramming the people?
It could do some other shit, bro.
He turned them motherfuckers. If you bought a Tesla, you get inside of the same day. It go because I'm all about conspiracies and making that bullshit on the show.
So you doing all this on the spot?
Me all day. So this nigga, if you own a Tesla and then you get in that motherfucker, maybe it's got some kind of hypnotizing thing. You become one of his soldiers or some shit.
Anything.
On that screen,
a whole Tesla army. This crazy. Don't buy Teslas. What we saying? What's the message here?
Or maybe he could also be a hero, but I do like thinking about him as a villain.
I'm just saying, if there was one possible, bro, it would be him.
Yo, I've never thought about like having a real life super villain and a superhero.
Pretty good, right?
I just drunk this shit like it was grape juice though. Like it was fucking grape soda. Hold on. How am I supposed to hold this? Hold it a certain way.
Right.
This is good?
Yeah.
All right.
I think they say you hold the red wine by the glass and the white wine by the stem.
Have there been real superheroes? I'm really getting lost in this shit now. Like, has there ever been a nigga that was like, people was like, yo, he was a superhero? No? Ain't nobody just saving the world out here.
Oh, Scully?
No, fuck no. Sully, you mean?
Sully.
And fuck no, he wasn't a real superhero. He was a pilot.
And also, didn't he fuck up and put himself in that situation?
No, that's Flight. You think? Are you merging the movies?
That
was Denzel drinking ass.
Hold on. That's the only one I was thinking about too. I was like, gotta be that movie.
Bro, it's just the black and white version. There's so
the
many movies
thing?
that you look at that you don't realize they're just the black and white version. Let's get into it. Whiplash. Have you ever seen it?
I think so.
Yeah, because you know how you think so. You saw Drumline, nigga. Same exact movie.
For real?
Black drum. It's white fucking Drumline. It's just Whiplash.
A really talented kid who doesn't know how to play the actual music, but instead it's drumline versus.
Yeah, and they don't even got to worry about nobody calling them out unless it's y'all two, because you know what I'm saying? You seen the white version, you seen the black. So when I seen Drumline, I didn't even know Whiplash fucking existed.
It didn't at the time. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Whiplash is out now?
It came out way later. And they got Oscar nominated. Wild shit, right? Nick Cannon didn't get nothing.
Oh, shit.
What Nick Cannon love, fam?
This is the hill you'll die on. For sure.
For sure. I'm going down this hill, for real.
They left you,
Nick Cannon deserved an Oscar.
At least recognition, at least. Invite.
So, and we have no more information, though, about the Jetpack. It's just another person saw it.
I'm not fucking with this. I'm not fucking with them being like the FBI's on the case. Niggas be getting pinched over scamming shit, like little simple shit. And they out here talking about the FBI's on the case. The FBI, if you are making a jetpack in your home, the FBI should already know about it.
Like, how'd you get that far?
Yeah, you in the air. In the first, I'm guessing it's the same dude. I'm guessing he tested 3,000 feet the first time, 6,000 second time. Next time y'all see this nigga, he will be on on side of a Spirit plane. Going somewhere, like I'm just saying, like
he
how
can only
they not
afford Spirit.
Nah, he's not. I say he's gonna be on the side of Spirit, bro.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is like, how would they not have already like cracked this case and been like, yeah, we stopped this dude from doing this after the first jetpack? We should have been just.
How did y'all not find him the first time?
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all really wanted to find out. Yo, he had to land this bitch somewhere. How'd y'all lose him in the sky somewhere?
Yeah.
And also, what is the moment like?
Is there a drone 6,000?
I think
what they mean is not a jetpack made. This nigga made the jetpack. They don't know about his jetpack.
I like not being able. I like that it might be a prank. This whole thing might be a prank.
Niggas be like, oh, y'all never seen this before. Nigga, it's homemade. Of course you've never seen it before. We just made it. No, you think it's a prank?
I think it might be. I actually think that's a good prediction that it could be a prank. Because why is it showing up next to LAX? If you are testing out a jetpack, why would you do it next to a bunch of planes? Unless you want the planes to see you. So there will be an article about it, and you can create a YouTube video about it in the future. It's Logan Paul.
It's Logan Paul. There you go. Next article.
We got it down to Elon and Logan.
Wait, Logan is a good candidate for supervillain too.
Why we ain't put no black people in that?
What?
We can't make a jetpack? We gonna just make this Elon and Logan?
I mean, these are the two culprits we got. Who else who could come with?
I don't know. I can't even think. You know what? If I had to put a black person's name out there, Jaden Smith, where you been? He feels jetpacky, don't he?
He totally
Jaden Smith feel like he might jetpack your ass for sure. They got money too.
Do it.
That was the perfect.
Let me get another article. Yeah, we ain't gonna crack that shit. Have y'all seen Operation Odessa? It's a random Netflix movie. Nigga, it's this dude named Tarzan, but he like whatever. They out here selling. Basically, these niggas were selling. They was going to Russia during the time of Soviet Union and Russia split or whatever, and they were like buying stuff because everything was just sitting. So they go over there buying tanks and helicopters, bought a fucking submarine, like a whole bunch of stuff, and they selling it to people.
This is real life?
This is real life shit. Just go watch it. You're going to enjoy the fuck out of it. And it's random. That's not even going to be in the podcast.
So people are buying tanks?
They was selling, nigga, they was moving weight, so they was selling the helicopters that was going These are military helicopters flying at extreme speeds that ain't nobody gonna catch you. So if you want to move shit real quick, you like, okay, we going from South America to blah, blah, blah real quick, or hey, we moving packs.
That sounds really interesting.
It was it's crazy. But the most interesting thing is somehow they're interviewing all these niggas on Netflix. None of them are arrested. They all just having an interview with you.
Oh, nigga, this is real.
This is real shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a fictional movie.
It's real shit. Oh, bro, no, this is real
crazy.
shit. It's one dude who's been a fugitive. The FBI has called him the most wanted fugitive. He's had a whole. You grew up on most. What is it?
FBI's most wanted.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. What was
that
it
came on
called?
TV.
Yeah, Unsolved Mysteries. And shit. They had him on both of the shits,
yeah.
and they like he's been on the list since '91. Has not been off the fugitive list since '91. And Netflix is doing an interview with the nigga.
How the fuck Netflix
on a
found
plane,
them
and he just
before
talking to them about what's going on. I'm like, yo, is this not against the law for Netflix? Like, go bring homie and like really like question? It's crazy. Watch it.
Nah, that's crazy.
Is
Watch
it? Wow, I've never heard of this. I'm super
Enjoy
excited
it.
to see
It got passed down to me. Rob made me watch it, and I watched it. I was like, it's fucking insane. So now I'm making y'all watch.
All right, I'm down. What do you want to talk about next?
All right.
The porn company starting an adult theme park.
Oh, let's get into that actually right now.
All right, let me smoke.
A porn company just opened an adult theme park in Tokyo. We thought we had seen the weird side of 2020 theme parks when we heard of a Japanese one telling its visitors to hold their screams while riding roller coasters to prevent potentially COVID-laden spit particles from flying into the faces of fellow passengers. Scream inside your heart, people were told, which kind of also feels like the overall 2020 mood. But another theme park in Japan is upping the ante for bizarre things opening up amid the pandemic. Japanese porn maker Soft on Demand. Just
Soft on Demand? The name of that's not real. The name of it is Soft on Demand? Who want to be soft on demand? We continue. I'm sorry.
Want to see a trick?
Get down, Dick. Down, boy.
just opened up an adult theme park with quotation marks in Tokyo. The 5-story theme park, which looks more like a building than a theme park though, is eponymously, oh Jesus, titled SOD Land, and is promising to have porn stars serve you drinks at their bars. The entry fee is 5,000 yen, which is equivalent to USD of $47, which includes 1 free drink and 2 merchandise items. If the economy is leaving you scared but you're still up for some fun, you can pay 2,500 yen, which is equivalent to $24, and can be there for 60 minutes with a complimentary drink and DVD.
What are the VIP guests getting? Let's get into the real shit. The questions we want to ask. How much for VIP? How's America now on this wave yet? How are we so late? Of course this is happening in Tokyo, though. Anything goes in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched a fucking Japanese game show? Anything goes.
Ooh.
You can get fucked on one of those.
You've never watched a Japanese game show? Oh, fuck yeah. They're the best.
The best.
It's the most wild stuff. I mean, obviously this environment, there's nothing sexy about it. Like, you're just with a bunch of other losers and people and porn stars who are like serving drinks, I guess.
I disagree with you, Chris.
You don't think so? You think it's
These
gonna
are
be
good people, hard-working Japanese businessmen who are literally going here to meet the love of their lives.
Actually, you're probably right. It is a little bit more normalized.
They gotta have something. They gotta spice that up though. That shit sounds
They
boring
not
as hell
telling the
right
full
now,
truth.
bro.
This is they got to be doing more in that part.
Yeah, they gotta let you have some type of interaction with the stars right there.
I agree with you.
You know what I mean? Or be a star for a day. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know what I'm saying? You get there with
It feels
another
offensive.
amateur.
That feels like a VIP package. Be a star for the day.
Yeah, but $47 to enter feels disrespectful to any person involved.
If it sounds health risky.
It's very health risky. You're not COVID.
Me and anybody else with $47 can get in this motherfucking. No, I'm not going.
Oh no, we giving family packs too. So if all 4 of y'all,
your whole family go.
Also, what makes it a theme park?
Yeah,
are there
It's kind of like a bar with weird rooms. What makes that a theme park?
That's what I'm saying. They need
Are
to
there
partner.
rides?
They need to partner with Elon Musk and really get into some real let's make some real interactive fucking roller. You fucking on a roller coaster.
Fucking roller coaster.
Fucking roller coaster.
Wow.
Fucking roller coaster.
Wow, you do a loop and then you get your dick sucked and then you're like in a scary part and then you're like
And then the picture at the end.
Then it drops.
You look crazy as hell on the picture at the end when you bust that nut.
You're like, that was
What
I
the
thought
fuck?
roller coasters were crazy, but you added sex in the middle. Oh my God.
You like, fam, I don't want that picture. I look crazy. My face look like that? When I came, that's crazy. Let me see. Dude, this is nothing. I'll tell another one.
Yeah.
A sex theme park is wild, though. How's this the third one, though, too? That's crazy.
And we still don't got one.
We ain't got one.
We don't got one.
We ain't got one. Niggas got tussies.
So what would be the best sex? What is the best version of a sex theme park?
Yeah, what is the best version? Like, when are you like, yo, that was actually fun, fam?
I had a good time. We got to do that again.
Shit. I was actually skeptical at first, but nigga, it was a hell of a time. Shit.
From what I heard, DR is probably that. You know what I'm saying? Dominican Republic is probably a sex theme park.
Sex theme park.
From what I've been told. I've never been there, though. But that's what I've been told. I heard it's a good time.
I guess you could call Vegas kind of like a sex theme park.
It's like, yeah, as
you
long as
could
you know it's
Vegas
Tower of Terror,
as.
though. It's Tower of Terror. It's a little scary at times. You're like, this is some bullshit. Vegas is wild. What? Is that just for me? Okay.
Yeah, no, you could
my
do.
life in Vegas?
And also, you could do, right, you could live so many different experiences in Vegas. Like, it's a theme park. There's a lot of different theme parks inside of Vegas.
There's a lot of shit you could get into.
Some of them are terrifying.
How much Vegas stuff do you do Vegas stuff? You come across like you do Vegas stuff.
Do I do Vegas stuff?
Yeah, like you go to shows and shit.
Oh, yeah, I've gone to a few Vegas shows.
Yeah, you give me that vibe, bro.
That's what do Vegas stuff means?
That's Vegas shit for sure. Black people don't really go to shows unless they do with their own family.
What kind of show is it?
I've seen some Cirque du Soleil shows.
Yeah, you saw Michael Jackson?
I didn't. No, I've never seen an artist. I've just seen Cirque du Soleil.
Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Michael Jackson has a Cirque du Soleil.
Oh no, I
show,
saw
bro.
the Beatles and I saw
Okay, so you didn't even support Boyz II Men? That's crazy, Chris.
No, I've never seen a celebrity in Vegas. That's a whole market.
It's a whole different thing.
People that go see Britney Spears in Vegas.
You go to clubs in Vegas though, right?
I've gone to some clubs in Vegas.
Okay. We just got 2 Vegas experiences. It's different.
What's your Vegas
I'm
experience?
just going to the party. There's no other reason for me to be going to Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm going into a Cirque du Soleil show, it's just like something from a party to a Cirque du Soleil show.
Oh, no bullshit.
Yeah, it's like you're on like a roller coaster.
I went to a Chris Angel show.
You went to a party, then you just went to the Cirque du Soleil show right after.
Yeah, we went to dinner here, then went to Cirque du Soleil show, then you're gambling. Now you're.
I went to a Chris Angel show because my brother made.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, my brother was like,
that's way more of it.
No, that was a very Vegas experience. My brother was like, yo, let's do something. And I was like, nigga, what are we already doing stuff. And he was like, no, let's go to like a show or something. Like, since we here.
Let's do some Vegas shit.
And I was like, all right, that's weird, but okay, let's do it. He's like, let's do the Chris Angel show. So I hit up somebody and see if I can get in touch with them and get past the Chris Angel shit. They're like, yeah, we can figure it out for you. I'm like, cool. Figured it out for us. We go to Chris Angel shit. And I'm like, okay, I ain't going from there. I'm not necessarily being like, wow. I'm kind of sitting there being like, of course, this is. Yeah, you went down that fucking hole over. So, and I'm like, this show is, in my opinion, that show, I know Chris has done other stuff. That show felt a little trash that day. But he might have been off. He might have been off that day.
You were unimpressed by that.
I was like, this is whatever. Like, he did one thing that I was like, okay, nigga, I don't know what that was about. And that was, he was on stage for sure, snapped his fingers, and somehow was in the crowd and not in like row 2. Nigga was in row 19, and it was really only 2 seconds. And I was like, either there's 2 Chris Angels here, or I don't know what the fuck is going on. But this is insane. But so I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So I'm like, let's leave early. This shit kind of trash. I'm like, yeah, maybe you're right. Let's go. As I'm walking out, why Chris Angel shout your boy out in the most backhanded way though. He was like, hey, I heard we got some celebrities in the house. I'm like, I'm a celebrity. First of all, that's crazy. This nigga called me a celebrity. But he was like, I heard we got some celebrities in the house. He was like, the DJ on Ridiculousness. I said, nigga, the DJ. Nigga, I'm a DJ. And I didn't even, and they put a light on me, and I was like, I don't put my hand up. I'm not a DJ on that show. And I was just like, I guess, hey, Chris. And I never met the nigga, but that felt cool. That was my first cool moment in life, like Chris Angel. Even though your show was trash, you shouted me out. That was kind of cool.
What if that was part of the magic, though? What if she got in your head? What if Mindfreak that you were about to leave? And then
in my mind, when you was telling that story, he shouted you out as you was walking out, like you was.
No, I wasn't walking out.
And then he's.
Wait.
How is that not magic?
I'm sorry if I didn't tell it perfectly. I swear to God, I should die right now. I'm in the little tunnel that you actually walking out to go back outside. Me and my brother right there, and that's when it really flashed. Though.
For real, they really.
Swear to God, now I turned
like,
around and had to turn around. And
that was
everybody.
magic, my nigga. That was magic.
No,
I'm sorry. How do you not realize?
We're losing them.
This nigga's trying to leave.
Yeah, we're losing them, Chris. Nigga, I turned around, sat back down.
Where are you going, Steelo? Where are you going?
Shit.
That's actually like that
magic,
makes.
That is magic, dude. Shit.
That's magic.
That makes him the best performer in the world.
So you gonna leave?
Shit. The show was good, actually. All right. Let's jump into some shit. Man charged for assault after farting in Uber. Nah, we gonna pass him that. Intense.
Assault
Assault is aggressive, though.
Wow. I probably had some farts that assaulted people too.
Nigga, what? Have you ever farted and just been like disappointed in yourself?
No, bro. I farted by myself, like nobody else in the room. Like,
Yes.
and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Like, yo, what? I start thinking about what I ate and all that type of shit. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
This is me
Like,
all the time.
I gotta change my fucking life. Like, I gotta
There's-
start evaluating shit. Like, yo,
There's nothing worse than somebody trying to walk behind you, though.
no.
How do you handle
that?
it?
That's the worst. Not when you think you
You
by
have to- if you
yourself.
let
When
him,
you
you have to
think
tell
you're
him.
by yourself
Yeah.
and then you let it go, and immediately somebody just pops up. Why the fuck would you come in here now?
Niggas ain't
Why-
been in here the whole
why-
time.
Whole time I've been by myself, and now you want to.
Do you tell that person? Do you warn that person?
I do this. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, you just came in here to do. Yo, you wild, boy. Yo, you wild, man. That's wild. That's wild. Say excuse me or something. And now we both in there just confused.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. Nah, I'll warn you. I'll warn my girl or something. I'll be like, baby, you might not
Oh
want to walk
no,
behind
that's
me.
what she signed up for.
Yeah,
She signed.
So don't warn her.
No. You don't want. This is what she's here for. Like, I bet you gotta love me through some shit. I gotta see you go through some shit so I know if it's real. You know what I'm saying? I know. Look, she taking it like a champ too. How you breathing?
She can't
that?
smell it. She might have
nasty.
COVID. She might have COVID.
Delta passenger says she woke up to a pastor peeing on her.
What the
Why they gotta bring his occupation in this?
Delta? This is a Delta flight?
This is what happened in Delta flights now?
That is funny that
I
they
need-
brought his occupation and like what other
No.
what other occupation?
It
would
just
you
made
bring
it
in?
more freaky. Yeah, there's no other reason to put it.
Yeah, say pastor.
You
You
were
just
like-
want to
like-
spice
Waiter.
things up, nigga.
Waiter was peeing on
a
a
construction worker,
You-
Peter. Like,
retail worker.
man.
yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
Or-
We want to
That's
read
not.
that.
That's one of those things that it brings your morality into it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was a congressman or some shit like that, you should know better than to pee on people. Like if it was a construction worker or anything else,
You know, he might
you know
do
what I'm saying? Yeah, a
You
waiter,
might be like McDonald's
Yeah,
worker.
that's
You be like
sales associate, you're all good. But if you're a pastor or in Congress or anything like that, yeah, you should have known.
You can't be
We gotta
peeing
talk
on
You
about
should have
that.
known not to pee on nobody.
people. Yeah,
What's wrong with you? You're a pastor.
it is.
You preside over a whole church and you're out here peeing on
Shit,
people.
nigga. That is wild.
Oh, now I want to hear the
Yeah,
story.
I gotta
I gotta
hear
hear
I
about
need
the
to know. I
guy.
need to know how did this happen?
A Delta passenger says she woke up mid-flight to a pastor relieving himself on her on the plane. Alicia Beverly said she dozed off in the backseat of a red-eye flight Monday from Las Vegas to Detroit before she was awakened by a strange sensation, news station WJBK reported. It felt warm, like on the side of me I felt something warm, Beverly told the outlet.
They asked her, how did it feel? They asked, how did it feel when he was peeing on you? What the fuck did they be? Well, it was kind of warm. It was kind of warm.
Journalism.
And it was clear, so he looked like he was pretty hydrated. Like, why the fuck did they want the details?
Anything else you would have had in there? I think he was a pastor.
And then you probably had to like sit in the pee, right? Tell us about that.
Then he prayed over me.
Tell us about
Had
that.
the clearly color.
She was taken back when she opened her eyes to find another passenger peeing on her. I jumped and I saw his private area out and I screamed and that woke everybody up, Beverly said. By that time I actually looked at him and I seen him shake himself off and I'm like, this man just peed on me. Other passengers rushed to her aid, including an off-duty cop who restrained the man, the outlet reported.
He shook. My
He
nigga
was a
shook.
pastor.
My niggas say, I'm gonna finish.
Hold on, before you finish,
finish.
was he having the toilet dream? Was he sleeping his shit and had the toilet dream?
That's what it had to be, right?
Had to be.
With several hours until arrival, Beverly was forced to sit in her urine-soaked clothes, the report said. The peeing passenger, who has not been identified, is a well-known pastor from North Carolina.
Well known.
And suffered a bad reaction to sleep aid medication, sources told the outlet. The man was taken into custody but hasn't been charged yet, WJBK reported.
He well known. What's well known?
TD Jakes.
Like what that means?
How many followers?
Like what we talking about? Are we talking about Joel Osteen? We talking about a real congregation, or we talking about like a nigga that like?
Either way,
these
this person
know
has
my name.
influence. Either way, this person has
Well-known
influence
pastor.
on a lot of people's lives. And my question
Oh,
to
you
you,
always trying to take a pastor down,
No,
bro. Chill
no.
out. Let me hear more about this.
my
pastor
question to you is like, what do you tell? What's your move to get out of this with your congregation? I think you gotta.
He's on
I think you gotta be
medication. What do you
playful
mean?
about it. Be like, sometimes you mess. You know what I mean? Like,
But he,
or you
but
just
he also
or it was
was on
just heavy on
Sometimes the
medication.
devil comes into your life in
gotta
times that you
release
don't
him.
expect.
release him out. Yeah, that nigga.
I'd say you start working this in as like a. We all mess up.
No, bro,
The
he's on
devil
medication. I don't think if you go to a church and he's well known, I think his congregation already feels like this ain't our pastor. This ain't what our pastor would do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously something's going on with pastor. I don't think they being like, pastor, explain. It's like, no, this motherfucker's on medication.
Yeah. that'd be
Or
right.
pastor just a
But
wild boy. I don't
why
know.
was there just a cop there who detained me? Like, why? What is my luck?
They
There's a
set me
cop
up.
here, and why am I being detained? I
They
peed on
set me
somebody.
up.
I'm fucking sorry. Like this like, why am I detained in the air for? How long was the flight? It was Vegas to where?
This guy I think this
Vegas to Detroit.
It's like 4 hours.
Yeah.
4
this guy
hours.
definitely woke up and went like, I did what? Like
Yeah.
he has no idea. That's why I say.
Why was
how do
the
you now
pastor?
spin
Oh,
this?
maybe you
Like,
could be a
do
pastor in
you-
Vegas. Though.
Yeah.
I guess you
People
could,
get
yeah.
married in them
Yeah.
little ass churches and shit. He probably went and collected a bag real quick. Got back to Detroit, moved some packs.
Fuck it, I'm back. Yo, that's crazy.
But he well known too, huh? But I don't know what that even means. I'm about to start. You know, I'm about to go.
We
on
gotta just
Google.
go-
it
yeah,
real
go
They
quick.
ahead.
name him.
I'm about to put in
If we had
well-known
John,
North Carolina pastor. Shit,
They don't name him though.
biggest church in North
Oh,
Carolina.
that's kind of nice of them. Not to
And
name
nobody,
him.
hold on, we on a plane. Nobody had an extra shirt to give this lady that got peed on. They said she had to sit in it the whole time.
This nigga
Like,
went back.
Yo,
This
for,
nigga
yeah,
buddy
like,
went
bro,
back.
like, yo, why they didn't give her nothing? No
That
pin.
is-
Oh wait, all of you have your luggage.
Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
there. Nobody has
They
nothing for
said
me.
nobody touch her as evidence.
Okay.
Nobody touch her as evidence.
I'm a reporter and I'm gonna do a whole story on this.
Yo,
Oh
I had to
shit!
sit there.
Biggest church in North Carolina. Is that a real thing? I'm about to see who this is.
Top
man.
pastors, North Carolina.
They got the real rankings. It's like motherfucking ESPN for pastors. Niggas like TD Jakes coming in at number 2 this year. That's crazy.
An MVP vote, most valuable pastor.
Oh
How
shit!
many
Do they got
lives
real
you
pastor
touched?
rankings? They got pastor rankings, right?
They got to. You know
Who
what
the
I'm saying?
nicest pastor in the game right now?
But if they got like I used to go to church all the time too.
My parents are pastors.
Word?
Yeah.
So y'all ever had like the what do you call it? Congregation meetings or whatever. Like they happen like once a year, seminars and whatnot. They all
Yeah.
go to this. So you know what I'm saying? The big boy pastor, he preached last. You feel me? He like he like the Floyd Mayweather.
Of course.
Yeah. So
I'm the headliner.
yeah, exactly. He
What
the
an
headliner.
opening act said. Hey, look, opening act. I'm giving you a chance by letting you do your little prophetic dance, do your shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting warmed up back here with my communion juice. Of course.
I think being a pastor.
Do you watch the fucking Righteous Gemstones?
I love the Righteous
Hilarious. You don't watch it?
Never seen it, never heard of it.
It's hilarious.
What's it
it's
on?
a show about a
HBO.
super pastor, a mega pastor.
Uh-huh.
It's a joke. It's a comedy show, but it's about a mega pastor and his like family who he's making little baby mega pastors, and they like
Nah, he training up the kids
millionaire
to be.
pastor.
yeah, it's
like millionaire media pastor.
Yeah.
it's John
like a Joel
Goodman
Osteen,
and fucking
yeah.
Danny McBride. It's like this
Adam
big
Devine.
ass. Adam Devine's like a
Lots
big
of really
cast.
funny people.
But it's like crazy funny because it's
No, I
like
gotta check this out.
sort of dead on as well.
No, that's when it's the funniest when they
Yeah.
dead ass. Yeah. got it.
Are we talking about Matthew McConaughey? Are we talking about Ice Cube?
What happened to Matthew McConaughey?
Matthew McConaughey's. I don't even know this. This is not a joke, but it is. The headline is just. I don't know.
I don't know if that's next.
Matthew McConaughey reveals dad died of heart attack during sex with mom, and I'm just like, He could have just said my dad died. He gave us the joke. I don't know why. He could have just been like, man, I've been sad my dad died. And did he have to let him know when his dad went out with a bang? Like, what was it?
I don't know. It depends. I never met Matthew. It depends on what type of person he's like. Yeah, I want everybody to know my dad was a fucking rock star.
Yeah,
it could be like that.
It has to be that then.
And Matthew McConaugheys is pretty funny though.
He's amazing.
He's pretty funny. So
Yeah.
that's probably what his aim was right there.
Did his dad like just die and that's how he announced his dad?
Well, look, did he already?
Oh no,
was it like actually 10 years ago when my dad died?
Oh yeah. I can talk about this now.
Okay,
yeah, I bet. It's like I can talk about this now.
That's completely different.
Like yeah, that's how my dad. R.I.P. Pop. Went out like a real one type
That's
shit.
a pretty great way to go out, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Is that how you do you know how you want to die?
Or is it?
Do you know how you want to die?
Imagine the other fucking person.
Oh, you're right.
Yo,
You're scarring
imagine
them
the
forever.
other fucking person.
She'll never forget you though.
Never ever.
If you're a possessive nigga, that's the only way to go out.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be like, I can't cheat on that nigga. He died on me, girl.
He's gone now.
Looking right at her too.
It's been 7 years. He died on me, girl. I can't do nothing about it.
It's over.
Wow. Yeah, that is very... There's a lot happening there with Matthew McConaughey's parents.
Yeah, now you made it dark, Chris.
You made it dark.
Okay.
Facing a backlash, Ice Cube defends his role advising the Trump administration. Ice Cube is under fire after a senior advisor to Donald Trump revealed this week that the rapper has been collaborating with the president on his promise to Black America. Now, as a backlash brews, he says CNN has canceled his upcoming appearance on Cuomo Primetime, but Ice Cube insists his loyalty is solely to the Black community. In July, he released his contract with Black America to advocate for police reform, affirmative action, and in the education system. Abolition of private prisons, decriminalization of marijuana, and elimination of mandatory minimum sentences, among other proposals. On Wednesday and Thursday, the NWA star, who has been a vocal critic of Trump, defended his decision to work with the White House, arguing that Black progress is a bipartisan issue and talking truth to power is part of the process. Facts. I put out the CWBA. Both parties contacted me, Ice Cube tweeted Wednesday. Dem said we'll address the CWBA after the election. Trump campaign made some adjustments to their plan after talking to us about the CWBA. The recording artist's remarks came a day after Trump advisor Katrina Pearson thanked him for his willingness to step up and work with the Donald Trump administration to help develop the Platinum Plan. Hashtag Platinum Plan, adding, leaders gonna lead, haters gonna hate.
Oh, these niggas ain't never talk like that day in their lives. They let one black man walk in the room. They said leaders gonna lead, haters gonna hate. Drop mic, nigga. Can I say that? No, you cannot.
Pearson's tweet ignited criticism from many who felt betrayed by Ice Cube, who is known for fighting white supremacy through his music, including his 2018 track Arrest the President, and of course NWA's seminal F the Police, protesting police brutality.
It's just, for me, the timing is just off. It's just like, fam, why now? Like, we know he's about to be out of office. It's not like you're really trying to strike some deal. You are trying to confuse voters. You're trying to make them think that Trump, you're being used, and you're openly being used. I don't know how you're being used. I don't know what they gave you to be used, but I know Ice Cube's a smart man. So I'm just like, yo, fam, it's some deal in this for you for sure, because there's no other way for you to choose this timing. The election's coming up. You know Trump is probably going to be out of office, but this is to confuse voters and make them think that Trump actually wants to do something for the Black community. Actionable items versus just saying shit. And he knows that Joe Biden can't necessarily show shit right now. So it's what you have to say to make people believe. And I can try to do some things, but right now I can just tell you what I can do. Versus Trump can still act like I'm doing stuff currently for you. So it's him trying to fake off being like, hey, Black people, he just talking, I'm walking. He's like, walking what? What are you and Ice Cube talking about, nigga?
Yeah.
No, I didn't even think about it that way. Like when he I think his tweet went out, he said that he had laid out the plan, you know, for both parties type shit. And conveniently, like you said, Trump just now wanted to act on it. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't know whether it was to his knowledge or not, but I definitely think they're using it as a play. They definitely trying to play him. Whether it be announced to him or not, though.
Yeah.
I think you're right about timing. Like because at some point you're like, well, somebody's got to talk to somebody's got to talk to him about what, like, to me, sometimes when he talks about the protesters, it sounds like he doesn't even hear any of what the protesters want at all. So I'm like, well, I'm glad somebody's fucking talking to him. But you're right, to announce this right now, why the fuck are you like? I'm not as mad at him for trying to express what this is all about to him. But
to which one? To Ice Cube?
Ice Cube. Like if it was like, why would you even talk to Donald Trump? I would be like, well, I think it's kind of good that somebody's talking to Donald Trump instead of just ignoring it. And I don't know. I want to know how
I hear you.
I get that, but the timing does play into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but no. But absolutely,
yeah.
Right now, to call it now is exactly what you're saying.
I don't know. I hear you, and I know you're like, you want to play Trojan horse sometimes, and you got to, play the game to get in the room and do blah 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 to make some real changes.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's just like, as a black man alone, this man won't even denounce white supremacy. He won't even fucking say, hey, I'm not with them. I can't stand next to you in any capacity.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if I sent you over a deal 2 years ago and you just getting eyes on it and being like, actually, there's some shit we could do in here. No, nigga, now I'm going to pull the deal off the table right now.
Yeah, at this point, you're not about to use me.
I can't stand next to you
at
if you can't even say,
point,
fuck the Proud Boys. Simple shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Just an angry black man in America, man. I'm sorry.
No, I think you. I'm high, but I think you thought about the strategy more than I did.
I didn't actually. I just smoked and I was like,
oh,
I just came off the top of the head, like, for real. Like,
it felt real though when I was saying it.
I liked it. It kind of
it gave me a different look on it.
Yeah,
it definitely gave me a different look.
Yeah, because at first I just thought people were mad for talking to him at all, but then you're right. This is about the
now.
The why talk about this right now?
All right. Do we want to organically go into Diddy reveals launch of black political party called Our Black Party?
Diddy reveals launch of black political party called Our Black Party. Diddy has retracted his statement from earlier this year where he declared that the black vote will not be free in 2020 and has revealed he's starting a political party called Our Black Party. In a new interview with Charlemagne the God, the pair discussed Diddy's controversial comment, a couple months ago, I told everybody, hold their vote hostage, Diddy said. It would be irresponsible of me to have us hold our vote hostage, but it would also be irresponsible of me to just let this moment go by. The world is watching, and I'm doing everything I can to make sure that going forth that we're a part of the narrative, that we own our politics. He also shared his plans for a new political party that aimed to uplift the agenda of America's black community. I'm launching one of the boldest movements that I've ever launched. It's called Our Black Party. It's time for us to have our own black political party unapologetically, because right now, if you look at the debates, we're not even a part of the conversation. We don't hold any political power. We don't have any political leverage, and so we started Our Black Party with some young, fearless black activists, elected officials, and I've stepped up and put the money behind it.
All right, how do we feel about this? I know how I feel about it somewhat, but how do we feel about this?
I read articles like this, and I was like, I felt one certain way, and then I watched the video that he made with Charlemagne, and it felt more well-intentioned. It felt better. Because I don't know if this article says it, but he was like, I want to create Our Black Party, and the first thing we need to do is get rid of Trump. And then we need to start talking about how we're part of the conversation, because during these debates, and I've felt the same way about the debates in general, it's two white dudes, it's an old white dude moderating it, or it's a white woman moderating it.
There's no way Charlemagne shouldn't have been moderating at least one.
I strongly believe that for real. So he said we're not part of the conversation at all. Like, they just assume, so he's just trying to become part of it. And when I watched the video, it felt much more well-intentioned than when I just read the article, where I felt like he was trying to be where I was like, it's kind of like, people are doing this, Diddy.
I feel it's interesting to me, because I feel like the things he's saying are correct.
Mm-hmm.
I think Diddy's a smart businessman. I think Diddy understands that, some things need to change, and you can approach. And I've always even viewed America from the perspective of a business. I've always seen it as a business. I always say like, oh, we're one of the youngest countries, but how do we become one of the richest? Through free labor, free land. So like that's it's business. It's simple business. So it's like, so for Diddy to be like, hey, let's strike deals, it makes sense to me, and I think Diddy's a really good businessman. With that being said, I don't know Puff enough in that like to know if he is like the voice or the person that we need to lead this, but I am okay with him for sure trying to facilitate this and bring people together who are the correct people
who need to
lead this.
Need to be together.
Yeah, and to be the correct brains and say, okay, we are actually been in this shit and working on this and blah blah. Because what we fear is like, you know what? Number one, it's been hard for us to unify this country as a people, black people, right? And that's what he's calling for. But then even on top of that, it's just to a lot of people, they'll be skeptical if they're like, oh, well, this is just on revolt all day or this. Like it to me,
when it comes from him.
So it's for me, it's a pure voice. If you're like, hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that. What I'm doing is I'm gonna put this team together. This motherfucking team together who we're going to lead, and we're going to make real plans on having actionable items that we can really go to the government and say, these are the fucking things we want. You know, you paid out reparations to other people in this country and other countries, and we watch reparations be paid out. Why are we the only ones not getting it? I'm not saying that's the only thing we want or what we think is whatever, but I'm saying that's a start. Like, this country has never been apologetic in any way, shape, or form to what they've done to black people, and they feel comfortable. That's why in a time like this, what's going on in this world, Diddy is not lying. It is a race war going on right in front of our fucking face. And what's going on in this world, they'll still openly not have black moderators. They'll still openly not talk about the black shit. It's because we don't give a fuck, and we ain't never gave a fuck. And we ain't got to give a fuck because we ain't demanded them to give a fuck or went to them with actual plan. So I applaud Diddy for at least being vocal and saying, hey, I think we need a real plan. I think we need to do some shit, because I agree. I think that it to me, it behooves me of how it's taken black leaders this long
I feel
say,
like,
let's get a fucking plan.
OD, I feel like right now, like we are, especially as African Americans, like we have now generated the most money that we have ever had as a group. You know what I'm saying? Like when they was doing this civil rights thing back in, you know, back then we didn't have all this money. The athletes weren't making this much money. The entertainers wasn't making this much money. You know what I'm saying? But they all had this common struggle that brought us together. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had it. So when there was a black issue back then, we all went. You know what I'm saying? That Million Man March, everybody went because the black struggle was throughout. You know what I'm saying? But now we have people in power. You got the Jay-Z's, you got the Diddys, you got all the other entertainers, and we have this amount of capital. So and his idea with bringing this party together is right. And I think that people like him, people of his stature, people in his field will have to align with that team that you're talking about to make something happen that way, that we are unified. Because I feel like we're so underrepresented because we can't stay focused long enough on any issue, you know what I'm saying, to make it happen.
Because there's so many more issues going on though as well.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I agree with you, but I also won't blame black people for being overwhelmed with more issues.
Oh, no.
I know you're not. I know you're not. I'm just saying, like, they're overwhelmed with even more issues. Like this, I have this, like, weird theory about, am I high and I can't remember it now? Fuck. Damn, the weed's good, though. The weed is good. I think where we at with, I got you real quick.
No, get it.
Diddy and getting the leaders and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I have this. Okay, I got it. Here we are. I got this weird theory that, like, in this time, the same way that we'll never get another celebrity like Michael Jackson, right? Again, because, you know, it's all about access, right?
Yeah, we're too accessible.
It's too accessible. So Michael Jackson, you know, you knew that if he was coming to your town, he was only gonna be there maybe one time.
This might be your one chance to see him in your life. Again,
so it's 250,000 motherfuckers outside, and they going crazy for Michael Jackson, right? What's Dr. King, when we, you know, we're gonna be real, when we grew up and you do your own research and you have your own education for it, you realize that, you know, people may have looked at Dr. King a certain way. They looked at him as a cheater. He did this thing, and the FBI had all these transcripts of what he was on, right? For me, I'm like, oh, we found that shit out later on because they'll white line things the way they want to. They'll say we're gonna make certain things appear. White people kind of made Dr. King the way they wanted him to be within our textbooks and things, right? So they wrote Dr. King in a certain way. They wouldn't quote Dr. King on everything. Dr. King was saying some shit that was speaking against them too. And they're going to quote him on that. They're going to quote him on the shit that seems like a peaceful thing that says, I have a dream that white boys and white girls come together, and they go, oh, that seems peaceful. We'll quote him on that. I have this theory that, like, it's hard for us to have a leader of that stature again because of everything, that access through the world of what we have to people. So that leader is going to have some weird smear on them or an asterisk next to their name where you're going to be like, dude, that people are going to have a hard time following that person because of he cheated on his wife at one time and blah, blah, blah.
He peed on someone in an airplane one time.
Yeah, but not, yeah.
That guy's a good pastor.
I don't want to lose it. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, yeah, but what, like, how do you feel about that? For me, it's like, will we ever be able to truly get that and unify if
we can't get past the human side of it, right? Because Martin Luther King was almost, you know, like, I feel you. Yeah. Uplifted. I feel you. I don't know. I feel like we have to. Obama was like that. You know what I'm saying? When Obama came through, it was like I didn't see a stain on him. It was like, it was crazy. He came through talking smooth. You know what to say. Everything.
No, he felt black.
Bro, it was like, this is crazy. This is the politician, you know what I'm saying, that we've been wanting.
And they still haven't, like, nobody. It feels like if Obama ever did something a little bit wrong, they tried though.
They tried for the birth certificate. They tried for. But
that was nothing even wrong. Trump has baby mamas on baby mamas.
They tried,
and he got all kind of cases on cases. And white America's like, he seems just like me. He's normal. The first normal president. I like this guy. And you like, but Obama did nothing. They still tried to make up shit on him.
Still try to paint him bad.
He was a Muslim. He like, he's just saying anything, fam. You just.
But I also
I'm high. I went all over the place.
I also see some of the. I get what he's trying to do because he's trying to like the protests. It's a movement everybody believes in, but then it's like, who's leading it and what do they want? Right. And his effort is to organize that, right? Also, because in some parts of the country, it's also being taken over by like. And I believe in anarchy, or like all these like other people who are, in my opinion, from what I've seen in real life and on, you know, like on TV, is that a lot of the people who are setting fires and shit are not involved in the Black Lives Matter protest. They're like white dudes who are like anarchy. You know what I mean? So in a way, it's good that it's organized under one section from what Diddy's trying to do. But I agree that it feels like there's a lot of people in real communities who are trying to do this work, and for Diddy to all of a sudden be like the Hollywood version of it without empowering them,
I just feel like be a problem. What you were saying is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It may not be him, but for him to shed light on the people who it is, or to, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that these issues we got are getting met is important.
It's super important.
So if for nothing else, shout out to his you know what I'm saying, the thought of it.
And last thing, I just be hating when white people say Black Lives Matter protest. I don't know about everybody. Black Lives Matter to me is a hashtag. I get it. It's a thing. It's an organization. But when I be saying Black Lives Matter, I be really just be like Black Lives Matter. I be really just saying like
separate from the movement, separate from everything else.
I'm saying as a black person, I'm telling you my life matters. That's it. So like when I think people think it's like they're not a part of the Black Lives Matter organization. I'm like, how would you tell somebody's a part of the Black Lives Matter organization?
Like, how could you identify?
Just because they black? I mean, I don't know.
How could you identify it?
Oh, I was just saying.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general. Yeah. But yeah, continue. Again, I'm high.
Ex-Army Sergeant Akeisha Norris has filed a lawsuit against young Dolph after she claimed she was fired for twerking to his music in a viral video he shared, causing a mental breakdown. The video in question was posted September 2018, and it featured Norris dancing along to one of his tracks. Dolph eventually took the video and put it on his website in the lead up to the release of Role Model. Afterward, her superiors in the Army National Guard saw the clip and disciplined Norris. She was relieved of her duty as a sergeant while on active duty in Kuwait, and she was subsequently sent back to the United States. Norris was called before her superior officers and disciplined, leading to a mental breakdown. As a result, she was sent back to the United States and dismissed from the military. In the legal docs, Norris said that she used to be friendly with Dolph and has claimed that she developed PTSD after he posted her image without her consent. She is suing the rapper for invasion of privacy and intentional infliction of emotional distress. She is also seeking punitive damages and compensatory damages for financial loss. She claims that Dolph humiliated her, caused mental anguish, and damaged her reputation.
Jesus, all of that by hitting the repost button. That's crazy. At the end of the day, he literally pushed a button, repost at that, and all of this. But hold on, when you said that she didn't even get fired for twerking, though, that's not why she got fired.
No, she was stealing for sure.
And she
got
posted
taken
it, right?
off active duty by her superiors, and then she had a mental breakdown and was.
I'm about to say this better be like some real epic twerking like that got her even
Let me
in trouble.
see the
Why is she so insecure about this video?
Let me see the video.
Nah,
yeah, and her ass, like that video. I get it. She probably was more embarrassed. Like, I wasn't even throwing that motherfucker for real. I could have did more, bitch.
Like, y'all made me go viral for this.
Yeah, she like, this not even my best video. Shit. Yeah, that was nothing again. Also, just how we out here though.
I mean, I like the I like the Diddy thing. I feel like we're almost at like an hour right now.
No, we're like 1:30.
I know, but okay, yeah, you're right. We're probably like an hour 10, like the way it gets down.
Yeah. You like the Diddy thing? You cool with it?
I think we're good.
The Diddy thing. You cool with it? Can black people start it?
I think it's a good idea. I mean, I think it's.
I'm fucking with you. Why you answering this? He was like, I guess I'll let you guys do it. Yeah. You guys can finally do the Black Party.
Can we do it?
Yo, I'm too smacked for any of this shit, bro.
Then that's it. Then we have a great show. I'm super smacked.
Yo, that shit's
super high. Great weed. Feeling amazing. Take the glasses off. It's gonna sober me up real quick. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming to the show party.
Thank y'all for
My
having
guy,
me, man.
appreciate you.
Amazing.
Hope you enjoyed the wine too.
It's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
I might buy a few bottles.
You got money, y'all. Oh, what the fuck? Bitch failed. Failed.
Really go fast.
You okay?
We'll see you next week. Zip it up and zip it out.
Zip it out. Yeah.
My camera.
Super high.